Okay, hello everyone. This is Solomon. I'll be going over the Malkovich game with Zinger. Here's the position I went over last time. In my last video, I ultimately decided to make this pincer. And for the follow-up, I was expecting either this jump or this knight move or a pincer. But Black played this contact move at Q4. I can't say that I didn't expect it. I've actually seen this move before. I just didn't consider it in my last video, but I've definitely seen it. In this situation, there's only two moves I need to consider. It's either extending upwards like this or extending downwards like this. If I play any other move, like say R6, if I wanted to jump, then after Black plays R3, R4 becomes really weak, and if I take the time to protect it, then Black can play S3 and get a huge chunk of the corner while my group is still weak. So I'd probably need to make another move here or something, and then Black would get Sente. So it's not hard to deduce that I need to consider only two moves here. If I play R5, the variation is very simple. After Black tries to dig into the corner and I block, then he extends for shape. Then I extend to protect my group, and that would be the end of the variation. Though later Black can consider pushing once like this, or maybe he could play it immediately, and then pincer L3 with J3, which would work well with his D4 stone here. So I don't like this variation for several reasons. One is that regarding this variation that I showed, I think it's a little better for Black, especially since he's got D4. But also I don't like it because it just seems a bit, I'm not sure if this is the right word, it just seems a bit insipid. The variation, the dust settles in like half a second. It's just there's just very little variation here, and it's almost like a one-way street once I play R5, and there's just no complicated scenario. There's no fight or anything. It's a peaceful variation where both sides settle fast and gives Black the chance to mess with L3. So I don't like this variation, even though it is just like you. The other move I need to consider is R3, and this is the move I'm definitely going to play. It's much more complicated. After Black blocks the corner off with R5, we'd run into a fight where I'd countercut with, if that's even a word, with Q5, and then Black extends like this, and I extend out like this. Then Black plays Q3 to threaten R2 and kill a corner, and then I play R2, and then Black plays S4. This is kind of a one-way street variation. If I had time, I'd explain why each of these moves are necessary, but I don't really have that much time right now, so maybe later I'll probably go over it. But up to here, it's kind of a one-way street. After O2, it's tempting to play this move here, but it's actually not that good, because after M3, then N2, then I block, Black can just simply play S2 here and then just kill off the corner. And this corner is a bit too big, considering how much thickness I get, which isn't that much. So this is a bad move. So the move I need to consider is this this direct block at N2, and then I need to consider this Atari, where Black, after I connect, threatens to gain access to the outside and naturally kill these three stones. So after Black connects off at P4, I need to try and see what I can do and perhaps kill uh, these 5 stones. And if I did, that it'd be pretty much game over. But that probably won't happen. By sealing off with N5, then this is where the variations get complicated. I need to consider situations where black goes here first at O5. I need to consider variations where black pushes at N4 first. I need to consider the situation where black just maybe might even connect here, which probably isn't a good idea, but later on after he pushes off, he can play here and it becomes complicated. And I also need to consider the timing behind black playing S2. So like this, there's a ton of variations already that I need to consider. If black pushes off like this, this is just one variation that I saw. I extend out once, then I block directly, then black plays the S2 move, which kills the 3 stones. Then I protect the weakness at O5, and then black protects the weakness at P2. And this result is considered Joseki, after which F3 would be a nice extension to make. I get thickness, and then black gets the corner. Though there is this annoying cut that I always need to look out for. But this is just one of many variations behind this Joseki, and I only know like just the surface of it. So if we ever get this far, I'll probably read up more on this. I have a few books that go over this, and probably do some studying if I have time. Though I've got some other things to study regarding exams, but we'll see. So yeah, ultimately for now, I'm definitely going to play R3 and see how black handles from there. Though this is kind of a one-way street. It's also possible, because of the complications, that either one of us can make a huge mistake and end up in a position where it's almost game over just before even 50 moves. So this is a case where even very early in the game we need to play very carefully and consider many of the variations before making our decision, not play too hastily. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching.